Roxo Media House.
Hey Frog fans, welcome inside the Flying T Club studio here at Roxo Media House. I'm Agnes Emma-Nnopu.
And I'm DaiJa Turner with the TCU women's basketball team.
Thank you for always supporting our basketball team, and we look forward to seeing you at the show Maya soon.
We're also excited to host this edition of Frogs Today. In today's show, we're highlighting our history-making hot start to the season. Plus, we'll recap nail-biting end to the men's game versus Georgetown.
Our volleyball team has a lot to be proud of this season, and the Flying T Club hosts its annual Christmas party. Today's show starts after a quick word from one of our sponsors. Stay tuned.
Higginbotham, we put people first. So we simply start by listening to you. Whether you're searching for customized insurance, HR, or financial solutions to protect your home, car, health, business, or employees, our specialists are here to serve you, the people you care about, and your success. Higginbotham, insurance, HR, and financial services. Inspired by you.
Welcome back inside the Flying T Club studio. I'm your host, Agnes Emma-Nnopu. Our men's basketball team is dominating this season. They're undefeated through their first 6 games. TCU's Emmanuel Miller had a buzzer beater three-pointer that gave the Frogs an 84-83 win over Georgetown last Saturday. Coach Jamie Dixon and Jameer Nelson had a lot to say about Miller's final shot.
I've never seen anything like that. It was crazy because I got pushed under the basket, so I literally saw like the ball go in. It was unreal. I've never seen him make that shot before, I'm gonna be honest with you, so it was unexpected, but it was amazing. It was amazing.
It was everything we had drawn up, except he didn't tell me he was going to bank it. So that was the thing he didn't say. But, you know, obviously we clearly was being pushed out. I guess he stepped out, obviously. But, you know, we knew that they can't change that. So it should have been a foul, should have been out of bounds. What are you going to do?
Peavy, heaves, Miller, Emmanuel Miller for the win!
With 2.7 seconds remaining, Miller banked the shot off the glass from 30 feet away. It capped a career-high 29 points for Miller. Frogs Today student reporter Ella Gonzalez spoke to Miller after the big win.
Emmanuel Miller scored the game-winning buzzer beater against Georgetown last week, and on top of that, he scored his career high of 29 points. Then, he was named Big 12 Player of the Week.
You know, I'm extremely blessed. I'm extremely blessed to be a part of this program, and I'm extremely blessed to be able to play for this program. Dixon has given me an opportunity to play here, and I'm beyond grateful, and I'm beyond grateful for also my teammates. My teammates have sacrificed a lot of time and hours, not only helping with their game, but with mine. And collectively as a group, I think that's where we're trying to get to, and that's what we did. Georgetown, healthy team, just being in that moment, staying present, mentally focused, showed up a lot of hours before the game, just making sure my mindset was mentally there, and just staying present, executing what we've been working on and staying hungry. We got that hunger within each one of the players, and I think that's what drives us. Being home on my home soil means a lot, not only for TCU to book this game, this not foreign, but outside the country game with Clemson, and just soaking in the moment.
Thanks, Ella. The guys play again this Saturday against Clemson. Good luck, fellas. We'll be right back.
Energy does everything for us. It's all-encompassing.
We're all benefiting and affected from it.
And it is something that we all need to know about.
It is the glue that holds everything together.
TCU is powering what matters, our future.
We don't just talk about what's needed, we focus on results.
The Ralph Lowe Energy Institute is creating a world where energy is affordable, sustainable, and reliable.
Simply the best barbecue in Fort Worth. Dine in, catering, or drive-through. 2900 Montgomery, just off I-30. Remember, the best barbecue in Fort Worth is at Railhead Smokehouse.
Welcome back inside the Flying T Club studio. I'm DaiJa Turner. Our TCU women's basketball team made history with our first ever 9-0 start. And trust me, we're not done yet.
Man, the fall was incredible, and I think it's because the veteran leadership. You got kids that have played in Final Fours, played in national championships, won national championships. So even though we're this new group, there's just incredible leadership that's within this program. And then you got to actually produce once the season gets going. And There's a very humble, unselfish group, if you watch us play, a DNA to this group. The way they share the ball, the joy they have for each other. The game Madison Connor scored 41, right? The bench is cheering for them. The kids on the court are trying to get her more shots. And there's just a joyful spirit. And so there's a lot of things that have gone into it that have made this a historic start.
We have a little chip on our shoulder because we were ranked 9th or placed 9th in the Big 12 this year. So everybody's kind of like took that personal. It was like, dang, they don't they don't see TCU coming. And I feel like that always is in the back of our mind. So that is like, okay, we need to stay humble, keep pushing through. Like these games we've won, yes, but we got to keep looking forward for the bigger games and just keep getting better and preparing. Meanwhile, TCU Volleyball kicked off the NCAA tournament against Florida State last Friday. The ladies outdanced Florida State 3-1 and moved on to the second round in the game against Arkansas Saturday night. Unfortunately, a disappointing loss ends their hard-fought season.
Yeah, I think throughout the season they know we just took these little ups and downs, these little dingers, I call them, but at the end of the day, it's like what I said, like if you're not consistent, you can lose to anybody out there. And so I think for whatever reason, you can use excuses like injuries and illnesses, but we just got to get after it more in the gym, where I think maybe we hit a little too much of a comfort level. Like we are a good team, we know it, but you can't just say it, right? Yeah, the actions and the behaviors have to prove it. So that's what I'm excited about next year is that we now have like the younger group that has really only known winning, right? And so it's not like they saw that Sweet 16 is not unattainable, right? Like we were right there. So now we gotta work harder so we can make sure we can get there next year.
We're so proud of you, TCU Volleyball. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
We wouldn't be able to do the things we were able to do this year without the Flying T Club. So we got to continue to get people involved. It's more important right now than it's ever been.
Flying T is special. It's the best thing that I've encountered in college. It allows us to be able to offset a lot of the costs that our scholarships aren't able to cover. If people like winning, invest in the Flying T Club and NIL.
It's almost a necessity now in the college football world. I mean, you got to kind of invest in the programs, and what you put in is what you get out.
John's Grill is the newest venture from John Pinnell and the Pinnell's Restaurant Group. A ranch-to-table concept featuring food, beer, and spirits from around the great state of Texas. Our menu is designed by Chef Sean Alvarez and features 2 chef-inspired burgers, the Fatty and the Flatty, plus a brisket menu perfect for your casual night out. Fast casual service in a fun, relaxed, family-friendly environment, featuring 11 big screen TVs for you to catch the big game on. Our mixology team has created a craft cocktail and beer menu featuring local spirits and brews from across Texas. John's Grill, home of the Players Club show each week, 2905 West Berry Street in Fort Worth, or online at johnsgrill.com.
As our fall semester comes to an end, several athletes are being honored for their hard work. Running back Imani Bailey has been named a semi-finalist for the Campbell Tyler Rose Award.
2 members of our TCU Triathlon team have been named All-American. Sarah Jimena received honorable mention for placing in the top 15 in all her races, and Maria Corral received second team honors for never ranking outside the top 20 this season.
Gracie Bryant and Seven Castaigne made the Midwest Region's second team, while Grace Coppinger and Olivia Hassler received honors for third team. For Bryant, who is TCU's career assist leader, this is her third all-region honor.
And finally, before we go, we want to thank those of you who support the Flying T Club. Earlier this week, the Flying T Club hosted its annual Christmas party at Joe T's. It was a fun night with coaches and athletes getting to meet so many great donors and supporters.
I think the most important thing with this is like how close everybody is, not just the players, but also all the donors, everybody supports us. I've met a lot of different sports through Flying T and like become friends with a lot of people that I wouldn't think I would be friends with. Build connections, build relationships, and even with donors that I couldn't see myself just meeting, but now I have connections with them and we actually care for like their future, my future, and the future of everybody else. That helps us kind of go into the next step. They support us with too.
At the end of the day, we're all a community. We're all Horned Frogs at the end of the day. I just feel like, with everything going on and how college is changing, just college period, this is really great for athletes and just for future students who want to come here and be a part of something special. And I just think it's great.
Yeah, it's awesome being here and to have all the other sports, basketball, baseball, women's basketball, all these things. And it's good just to be able to be, one family under TCU, and it's just a pride thing. It's TCU. A lot of us, we all bleed purple, and we love this school. We love Fort Worth, and so it means everything to have all these support and these donors here to be here and interact with us and just meet new people, and it just means a lot to us players to see all the support, and it's huge.
We had a game that night, but we heard it was a great event, and it's been a blast hosting this week's episode of Frogs Today. For everyone behind the scenes here at Roxo Media House, I'm Agnes Emma-Nnopu.
And I'm DaiJa Turner. Thank you for watching this week's show, and thank you for always supporting our basketball program. Please like and subscribe to Frogs Today for the best coverage of TCU athletics. Until next week,
go Frogs!
Roxo Media House.